It works without having to run out from other dogs. It just barks. But much of human language has to be learned from other humans. What else makes human language unique? What makes it different from other communication? Deborah, how about grammar? Like having verbs, nouns, adjectives. Okay, that's another feature, and it's a good example. I mentioned this cause like in my biology class last year. I kind of remember talking about studying prairie dogs, where I think the research grounds that the warning cries of prairie dogs constitute language because they have these different parts of speech. Like nouns to name the type of predator, they spell adjectives to describe its size and shape, verbs. But now it seems like, alright, hold on a moment, I'm familiar with the study you're talking about, and what those are you who don't know prairie dogs are not actually dogs, they're a type of rodent who burrow in the ground and the grassland of the West United States and Mexico. And in this study, the researchers looked at the high-pitched barks a prairie dog makes when it spots predator, and from this they make the claim about this code qualifying as an actual language with its own primitive grammar. But actually, these warning codes are no different from those found among certain types of monkeys. Well, let's not think that distinguishable language is known and a verb can be meaningfully applied to animal communication. Another thing that distinguishes real language is a property we call discreteness. In other words, the message is built up out of smaller parts. Sentences out of words out of individual sound, etc. No, maybe you could say that the paradox message is built from smaller parts. Like for example, paradox was the predator, a big coyote approaching rapidly. So the paradox makes a call that means coyote, then one that means large, and then another one need to indicate its speed. But you really suppose it makes any difference what order these calls come in? No. But the discrete units that make up language can be put together in different ways. Those smaller parts can be used to form an infinite number of messages. In completely novel that I have never expressed before. For example, we can differentiate between a large coyote moved first and say move the large coyote first, or move first large coyote. And I truly doubt whether anyone has ever uttered either of these sentences before. Human language is a productive and open-ended communication system, whereas no other communication system has this property. And another feature of language that's not described by any form of animal communication is what we call displacement. That is language abstract enough that we can talk about things that aren't present here and now. Things like, my friend Joe is not in the room, or it will probably rain next Thursday. Paradox may be able to tell you about the hawk that's circling overhead right now, but they never show any inclination to describe the one they saw last week.